Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the knee-jerk reaction at the end of Game Week 6. Now looking forward to Game Week 7. How is everyone? What's been going on? How has your Game Week been? A few surprises, a few good results. Overall, for me, thus far, still with one player to go. 15 points above the average. I'd take that personally. Sorry. But what a powerful game week, guys. Some really unexpected results. Some players who really played out their skin. Some real surprises. And here we are. How's it been for me personally? I think I'm pretty content. Started off not too great. Ronaldo blanking as a captain and Shaw being substituted after getting booked, so getting me 0 points. With an injury, so not a great start after the first game week, guys, to be brutally honest. But yeah, it picked up after that. It was worth taking the -4 for St. Maximin. Rafinha played, Rafinha scored, so we'll discuss all that. Wow, what a game between Brentford and Liverpool. Thought Brentford nicked it at the end. Antonio getting booked for a natural coming together of a ball. We'll discuss all of that together. Jota scores one finally and then misses another sitter. Or was it a great save? I thought it was a bit of both. I thought he should have scored, but what a save. What a save. And Reguilon gets me an assist today before I take him out on my squad. So we'll discuss all the knee-jerk reaction. We'll take some questions from you guys. You guys let me know how you've done. We'll go through your questions now. Let me know any questions about next week. And we're going to have a reaction to this game week now. So Turkish dropped a message earlier saying he's going to be coming into this stream either very happy or either very angry and depressed. He needs a clean sheet for Wolves. They got one. So I assume he should be happy, all right? Yeah, that was a 1-0 earlier, but what a lovely game between Arsenal and Spurs. Wow, Arsenal turned up today, eh? Are they convincing me enough to get some Arsenal assets in? Yeah, why not? I've looked at Ramsdale, definitely caught my eye. What a great save at the end. That fingertip onto the bar. Superb. I really like their right back. I don't know what his name is. I can't pronounce. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not even going to attempt to. But he is brilliant. The one they've replaced Bellerin with. He is fantastic. Even like Ramsdale went up to say well done to him on a couple of occasions. But we got some real good Arsenal assets coming along, guys. Emil Smith-Rowe, Saka. Wow. We're going to go through all of it today, guys. I'm singing Arsenal's praises today. I know you guys usually hear me say no Arsenal at the moment. But from what I've seen so far, they've done all right. They're coming together. The whole team is now kind of starting to gel. So we're going to see a bit more of the true Arsenal, I think. And yeah, we can look forward to seeing some more from it. Let's take some questions, guys, and then we'll go through some reactions of the games. All right. Shaggy, hello and welcome, buddy. Ali, welcome back. Hi, Mo. Good week for me. 67 points and maybe some bonus points. Whee! Nice. 67. You're almost doubling the average. That's brilliant. Turkish, welcome. Mo, my man. 50 points with Sanchez left to play. I guess it ain't the worst week. No, not at all. I think if Sanchez, sorry about that, gets a clean sheet, that's 6 points, right? Near enough 60 points for the game week, 55, 60 points. I think you're fine. I don't think many players FPL managers have players from those two teams left to play. I think Sanchez is probably going to be someone, maybe like a Duffy or someone. Not many managers have Mopai, Zaha, etc. So I think it should be fairly safe no matter who plays well or whoever gets well. I think that average shouldn't go too far above 43, 44, if that. But yeah, I think anything over, 50 points, I think you've done well for this game week. FPL Cameron, welcome. 46 points for me. One to forget. Have no idea what to do with Pepe. Well, Pepe didn't play again today, right? Not entirely sure what's gone on there. But FPL Cameron, 46 points. You're above average by 8 points. That's actually not bad, considering how, not so great this game week has been. I mean, I've gone up from, I think I was like 1.7 mil. Or near 1.7, 1.69, and I'm near enough 1.319. Now, if I start going up 300,000 rank every game week, that's what I want. I'll be within the top 100k in no time. But it shows now is where the general gameplay is going to be hurt now, because now is where the kind of game change is going to happen with fixture swings, and we're going to look into all that as well. All right. Right, guys, if you're new to this for the first time, I'm just taking a breather. Give us a like and please hit the subscribe button as well. Shaggy, I've got 39 points again, a red arrow, and a game week where my team was so bad that I think for now, a new season in 2022-23, I'm out of words for my team. Look, honestly, don't be so, what's the right word to say? Don't be so discontent, buddy. Look, the average is 38, right? So you're going to be around the average 38, 39. I'd take that. What you need to remember is then there's a handful of managers who've got a point score above 38. And there's a lot of managers who are going to have a lot lower score than 38. So if you're there or thereabouts, you're in line, okay? You're going to have obviously a red arrow around that mark because there's other managers who are going to kind of move up the ranking order. But it's not disastrous. Don't lose heart. There's another game week coming in a few days, guys. We've got a lot to get through today, so let's be positive. Vahan Akmal, welcome, buddy. Ramsdale could be an option if he keeps his place. I think he's going to keep his place now. After the way he's performed today, I don't see a way back for Leno unless he plays cup games. Turkish Mart, I'm looking at Smith Rowe, 5.45 mil could be a good asset. He is. He's actually pretty good, I think. He's scored in back-to-back games, I think, now as well. So he does look like a good asset. And I think fixtures for Arsenal look quite friendly as well. Do I have Arsenal in my fixtures schedule? Let's have a look. I do. So, I mean, obviously, this was done before yesterday's stream. So this has, obviously, the fixtures for this game week in there as well. But let's move on from Arsenal to now Brighton, followed by Crystal Palace, Aston Villa. Those are 3 games for me. I think Ramsdale might be actually a really good shout. So it's definitely worth considering, even like Emil Smith-Rowe. Aubameyang looked on it today. It was a shame he didn't get that touch correct in the second half, because I think he could have banged a goal in again. But he looked hungry. They all looked like they had a point to prove. And you know what? The crowd got a good game. I really want to say I really enjoyed watching Arsenal play well after a very long time. And the fans deserved that. They deserved that performance. Unlike Manchester United, of course, I'm a bit down for this weekend. But we lost 1-0. It's my birthday tomorrow, so it wasn't the most ideal birthday weekend with Manchester United ruining it pretty much early on Saturday. But yeah, no, it's not going to affect my birthday celebrations. I will have a birthday tomorrow, and I will celebrate that with my friends and family. But otherwise, Manchester United, Aston Villa played us off the park, no doubt. We'll discuss more around Manchester United assets, obviously with the game weeks coming up. Who's going to be like my captaincy choice and stuff. So I'll tell you how the weekend went for me, right? Ronaldo blanked. And then I looked over, I was watching the Chelsea versus Man City. That was the game that was being shown live on TV here. So I watched the City versus Chelsea game. So I was keeping on tabs with the Manchester United game. And then I turned the radio on whilst I was watching the game. So I saw Villa went 1-0 up. Then United got a penalty. Bruno absolutely smashed it, all the way from Manchester to London. Pretty much. Don't know what went on there. But yeah, just a disastrous weekend, honestly. Will I be doing any, immediate knee jerks? So I can go through that with you right now. But we'll go through a few more questions as well for you guys as well. The Turkish as well, I'm looking at, so I've gone there. FPL Cameron. Need a Sanchez clean sheet to hit 50 points. Yeah, of course. I mean, there's a lot of managers, I think, who'll be looking forward to Sanchez's clean sheets. Maybe tomorrow that should help people's rank significantly. Shaggy, I don't know how Torres doesn't play and I get transferred him in after the game with the Arsenal. He just gave me 3 points, and that's Greenwood also just 6 points. Yeah, I mean, the thing with Jota/Greenwood and Torres was after the first 3 games is the rotation aspect, right? They got off to a flying start. Jota's been a bit lucky because Firmino's been injured, but I still believe that even with Firmino coming on, he still kept Jota on. So it kind of makes me think, with the fact that, they've lost certain midfielders in their midfield, they're going to play Jota anyway, so they might go for 4 attacking prospects. That's why Jota seems a bit more fruitful at the moment for me. Greenwood was wasteful. Selfish. He didn't square the ball to Bruno for him to tap it in. just kept taking shot after shot after shot after shot. I'm not sure if he had a wager in someone in his family who was going to get like, a couple of quid for him scoring, but he was disastrous, honestly. Really, really annoyed me. I can't say the words that I feel like on the stream, but, even from an FPL perspective, if I had him in my squad, I'd still be very, very livid because he was very selfish. He could have got some assists. I don't know why he was playing like that. But yeah. Kaslan, welcome. How am I today? I'm good, buddy. I'm good. I'm in a better mood than yesterday. But yeah, it's average 0.2. Yeah, exactly. It's honestly. Farhan asked me, will I be keeping Ronaldo from game week 8 onwards? So I'll tell you my plan, Farhan, which generally is. So this game week, I'm looking to take out Shaw. Obviously, even that was before he was injured. I said that in my stream yesterday and videos that I've said previously. And Reguilon. So I'm taking a -4. And I'm bringing in 2 defenders. So originally my plan was to bring in Reece James and Rudiger. But now that Reece James has a potential injuries out, I'm going to be playing safe and bringing in Alonso. Because Alonso's played just as well. So I'm going to double up on the Chelsea defence. Now in terms of Ronaldo, this game week I'm going to play him against Everton. And I'm probably going to captain him as well. I think he will come back with Avengers. And he's definitely going to take the next penalty. Bruno's, I think, lost that next penalty right. But then, what I'm planning to do is potentially, where I will bring him in, will be around potentially game week 8 or 9. So I could even, if he has a good game against Everton, I might keep him for the Leicester game. Lukaku didn't exactly play that well yesterday either. Yes, I know he got 2 points, he blanked, but he didn't have the best of games either. So really, is there any rush for me to go take a hit for Lukaku? We'll just have to wait and see. Yes, Southampton and Brentford are relatively easier than Man City, but we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. All right, guys, if anyone's new around here and hasn't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and give us a like on the video as well. Shaggy says, I was just shocked in the last game week in the same. I had 55 points, the average was 55 on my wildcard, and I just got 66 points, which average was 57. Again, it's been a bit of a weird week, guys, this week. I really can't put my finger on it. The players that have played well have been I say differentials. Is that the right way to put it for you? I can say, for example, players who played well is you had Jamie Vardy, who scored a hat-trick. I mean, not an exact hat-trick, but 1 own goal and two goals for Leicester. Did anyone have Vardy in their team? Because when Vardy got an own goal, I was like, oh, Vardy owners, they would probably be a bit annoyed. He was on -1 at that point. But then he got 2 goals and got the man of the match as well. So not bad having Jamie Vardy. Are we overlooking him, guys? Especially with the fixtures they have coming up. Palace, United, Brentford, Arsenal. He loves scoring against Arsenal, guys. So let's wait and see. Thank you, Shaggy. Thank you so much. Caspiano, welcome. Welcome for the first time. I hope you like it and subscribe to the channel, buddy. Vahan, thank you so much for the wishes. For a minute, I feel better now that it's your birthday tomorrow, Shaggy. Thank you, man. Thank you. Really appreciate it. City absolutely destroyed Chelsea. I'm going to look out to bring in Foden or Grealish. Both, I think, will get a lot of starts in the next games. Yeah, so Grealish is pretty much nailed on, right, to play. And he had a really good chance. And there's a brilliant save by Mendy, by his fingertips, honestly, just to deflect it wide. Otherwise, he definitely was going to score. With De Bruyne on the pitch, I think Grealish looks so much more attacking. I've watched him very closely in the last 2 or 3 games. He looks so much more attacking with De Bruyne on the pitch. Obviously, with such a great player, he's going to obviously add some value to Grealish. Foden is incredible. Honestly, if he was at any other squad in the Premier League and he was getting week in, week out, that guy would be the first couple of players on my team sheet. Obviously, along with Trent and the premiums, he'll be probably one of the first. I think he's so underused, and he will have this period where he'll go insane during this season. So we just have to wait for that and see if Guardiola gives him the time for that as well. Ali, Bruno's penalty just landed in my garden Sunday morning. I'll tell you guys a story. So where I live, behind my garden, there's a recreational park for the local area. So usually we get balls like tennis balls, rugby balls, footballs come over the fence, and people from the park will come and knock on our doors and ask for their football. So a child came, I think yesterday about 4:30 in the afternoon, knocked the door, had a United top on, and said, "I think our football's landed in your garden." I went and got him the football. I was like, "Are you sure this is from you, not Bruno?" And then literally he was just having a laugh as well. So we had a bit of banter around Bruno as well, landing in our gardens. Someone said it's landed on the moon, which is quite interesting as well. But he's definitely not going to be on penalties next time, guys. That's for a fact. But I love the way Martinez really got to Ronaldo and Bruno. No, I want Ronaldo. I want you to take it. I want you to take it. And then that jiggy he did towards the crowd, fabulous. I loved it. Shaggy says, mate, I support Liverpool from 2017. Yesterday was one of the worst defence I've seen one Aston Villa game. Yeah, it was. Honestly, it was so bad. I can't really add much to it, but you've literally hit the nail on the head, Shaggy. Trailer guy, welcome. I will captain Lukaku next week. Yeah, he's a good shout. Definitely a good shout. Trailer guy, and trying to -4 by taking out Sanchez, Spurs, and Jota for Rudiger and Sarr. Already have Christensen. Not a bad chat at all. I agree with that. I think that'd be a good shout. Amin Khan, welcome. I got Torres and Jota and have already wildcarded. Which one should I remove? I'd say Torres, buddy. Torres isn't getting the game time at the moment, so I'd be just a bit concerned about that as well, personally. Troller guy says, I'll take Ronaldo out after Everton and Leicester. Yeah, sure. I'm looking at the same thing as well, personally. To take out Ronaldo once the Everton game is over. Oh, let's get Lukaku back in. So there's a lot of moments yesterday that I was looking at and I was thinking, do you know what? Jota again misses from about 5 yards out. I don't know how the goalkeeper saved that, but I think me having Jota is one of the most painful experiences I've had this season. How many times has he not scored when I thought he was guaranteed a goal? I could have had another 20 points personally, but with Liverpool, Salah, he got the goal. Maybe captaining him would have been the right choice. Again, in hindsight, it's a good decision. Ronaldo looks so isolated, it's unbelievable. And this is not a player's thing. You know what? I'm not an advocate of slagging managers and their roles, but I've said this for a long time. Ollie out. I'm not a real fan of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The guy waits till about 85 minutes to make any kind of substitutions. But yeah, it happened what it is. But Gray got me a return, which was good. Rafinha started and scored. Almost had another, but a great save, and it hit the post as well from Fabianski. And then Antonio scored. And then he got booked. I don't know if you guys saw the incident, right? So I was listening to that game on the radio. And basically what happened in that game was there was that incident where Antonio and the goalkeeper went up for the ball. Antonio obviously kind of clashed with the goalkeeper unintentionally. The goalkeeper went to ground. Benrahma put the ball in the goal. Goal was cancelled out. Now, someone showed that whole incident on the screen at the Ellen Road. And they were all shouting, off Antonio. And then Antonio got booked out of pressure by the crowd from the ref. Absolute shocker. Absolute shocker. I'm not with that. That should have been rescinded. And that's ridiculous that happened. I think, that was a silly decision, whoever did that. Shaggy says, don't trust Pep Roulette. It's so hard to predict if Jesus plays another game. I mean, honestly, Jesus... Is it Jesus or Jesus? Jesus, I think, right? Gabriel Jesus. He is a number 9, but likes playing on the left. Don't understand that whatsoever. Trailer guy says, maybe who else could do well as a striker replacement for Ronaldo after game week 8? You got players like, say, Maximin who got another return. Should have scored. I don't know why he didn't score. Set up for Willock and that went wrong as well. But yeah, it's... So Maximin looks like a good shout. You've got Antonio firing. Jimenez scored today. So all those Jimenez followers and people who backed him, massive shout out. Respect you guys for keeping faith in him. Just going to take a breather, guys. Guys, if you haven't liked the video, give us a like. And please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so far. Shaggy says, yeah, I saw, but I've got a nightmare with Ferran. I think most managers have after bringing him in after game week 2 or 3. Ali McGregor, Villa have spent the Grealish money well. Got to make my cheap midfielder Douglas Luiz. Yeah, Douglas is a good shout, actually. I think Ollie Watkins played really well. Generally, the whole team played really well. Aston Villa, they should have won 3-0. No, I'm not going to over exaggerate, but I watched that whole game, the highlights, and they should have won 3-0, hands down. So it's a good pick if it's not going to be playing the USL. Yeah, so in the Champions League, if he's not going to play, he'll be a great shot, but he does like to get rotated. Trailer Guy says, might have to play a 4-4-2. Could do, yeah, 4-4-2, 4-3-3. Rob Smite said, Vardy, Partey, and Sarr assist help 65 this weekend with Gallagher to play. Not bad, Rob. Welcome. I hope you've had a good weekend. It sounds like your FPL went well. Ali McGregor says, Tony did frighten the Liverpool defence yesterday. Obviously, those balls over the top really challenged the defence. Plus, if you guys saw Van Dijk, he was being challenged. I've not seen him being physically outpaced or outmuscled like that before. So it was a good challenge to see Tony do that. Trailer Guy said, it is smart to take out Trent for Matip. He's 5 million. Again, where are you going to utilise that 2.5 mil? Trent's practically a midfielder, buddy. And most of the kind of so-called premium / even the mid-range midfielders aren't doing that well. So let's go through the mid-range, right? So you're going to update someone from around a 5 mil. So let's go through the mid-range. So you've got Torres, minutes are limited. Greenwood, blanked in the last 2 game weeks. Rashford potentially coming back is probably going to change as well. So again, it's all dependent. I think Trent is another option, is a better option. You got Mount at 7.4 mil. He's better than Mount for me in terms of FPL point returns, clean sheet bonuses and other assists. So that's why I'd rather stick with him personally. But if you do have an alternative idea, for sure, go for that as well. Car race skills, thank you for your lovely message. Hopefully the subscribers will increase. And guys, if you haven't subscribed yet and you've been here for the first time and you've been here before and you haven't subscribed, give it a like and give it a subscribe, please. Let's look back at my team and how I've done. So 53 points so far this week, 1.319, 370 points at the moment now. Slowly but surely we're going up in rank. Went as low as 1.9 a couple of weeks ago, so we are on the upward trend. Alex, you had Jimenez. Well, smashed it. Lovely. Got his goal. Hopefully it's a start of some more goals for him. I got a stinky 38 points of Jimenez bonus and Sanchez to come tonight. So I think, with his bonuses coming in, if Sanchez gets, a clean sheet and some bonus points potentially and save points there, you could edge towards the 50-point mark. So could be all good by the end of tomorrow evening, right? And I just saw something really... well, I was going to say shocking, but something really surprising when the game finished for the Arsenal-Tottenham game. If Brighton win tomorrow, they got top of the league. That's insane after 6 game weeks. I would never have thought that. Turkish. My plan is to replace Reece James with Rudiger, replace Jota with Foden and Grealish, and get ESR for my bench. Yeah, Smith Rowe sounds good. Smith Rowe, not a bad shout. Especially when you have him on the bench and he comes in to cover someone. And in addition, when you do look to have future, when you use your bench boost tips or anything like that, it will come very, very handy indeed. Shaggy, what do you think? What do you think, Mo? Did you expect Benrahma, Sarr, Rafinha, Pinnock again? I say Pinnock. I have a lot of points in FPL at this moment. Yeah, Pinnock, he scored, right? But it's all these these kind of price range that are performing. So you got Rafinha who's come into a bit of form in the last 2 game weeks. You got Gray, you got Sarr, you got Benrahma. They're all playing well. So why not just leave them there and keep Trent? That's my shout at the moment, buddy. Troller Guy says Sarr will do well against Leeds. He will. Honestly, Sarr looked insane. He could have had another goal, to be fair. But was a bit unlucky. Ali McGregor, Tezza, I would use the money on getting Vardy and going to a cheaper midfielder. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, Vardy's, I think, outperformed what I thought personally he was going to do in the first part of the season. So that's not a bad shout, especially with some of their fixtures that are coming up. Could be a really tasty a sell or buy in terms of Vardy. Shaggy said another example is Gray, Decore. There's a lot. Honestly, Decore. I watched Match of the Day last night. That guy was insane. So good. So good. Trolley guy said Decore is looking more like a huge dub for FPL. Could be an option. He definitely can do. The reason why I'm not going towards Decore, I've already got Gray. So I could do a like for like swap, right? But we'll just wait on that. We'll wait on that one. Because Gray's still rewarding me, so I'm going to be loyal. Right, guys, 17 people on stream. Please hit the like button. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Shaggy, oh my God, Brighton didn't play today. I'm fuming, man. I'm going down with the average. No, so Brighton's tomorrow night. It's the 8 o'clock kickoff. They call it a derby. I'm not sure exactly how because they're not both in London, but there's a lot of rivalry between Crystal Palace and Brighton from history. I'm not entirely sure what over, but they flans don't like each other. So if you guys want to watch some football tomorrow night and you're interested in watching a good game, it's going to be spicy, guys. It's a lot to play for. Pride and plus Brighton can go top of the league. Turkish Mo, I think I'm going to captain Rafinha next week. He's playing against defensively weak Watford. Not a bad shout, bro. Not a bad shout at all. So Rafinha, the only thing I have concerns with him is he's going to play around 60-65 minutes. Hopefully he gets another goal or an assist in that time. It would be even better if he was 90 minutes. But yeah, it's definitely a good shout because he's definitely caught some form. And he could have had more points this week. Could have definitely had more points. Yassine, welcome, brother. Top 10k in the world at the moment. Wow. That is brilliant, man. I'm well jealous. What's your total overall score? Please let us know. Please let us know. And what's the success? What does your team look like? So let's have a look at, like, let's say the Kings of the Week, of this game week, right? Let's have a look at who's done well so far. So the King of the Game team week gets 116 points, all right? So we've got Sarr in goal, 11 points. House against Manchester United got 15. Cancelo got 12. Cancelo played amazing, by the way. Michael Keane got 8. Decore 11. So let's have a look at Decore 1 second. 5.6 mil. 2 goals, 3 assists. Whew. Am I overlooking him? We've got United, West Ham, Watford, Wolves. Just have to wait and see, buddy. Then you got obviously Jeanlett, Smith Rowe, Townsend, Saka, Vardy, St. Maximin. So none of like the so-called big ownership high hitters have been the big scorers this week. So this is why the average is so low, guys. So you got players like Jeanlett, who's like 0.1% owned. Players like, let's say, Howe's here. How much is he? 0.1% owned. Michael Keane, for example, 3% owned. Smith Rowe, 3.2%. So this is like a differential. This is like a differential week this week, honestly. Mad. Absolute mad. I think what was worse, right, for me was Ronaldo was captain. I was like, oh, Lukaku's blanked. Good. And then for about 55, 56 minutes, Salah hadn't scored. I was thinking, oh my God, if he doesn't score, I hope blank as well. So maybe my rank won't be affected as much. And then he scores. Obviously, I got the 7 points, but that could have been like a whole week full of the the big hitters who don't get the return. So that would have been interesting, definitely. Right, we've got 26 people in the house, guys. Thank you so much for coming and viewing. If you haven't liked the video so far, give us a like. Please hit that subscribe button as well. DJ Cool T, welcome. I'm left with Sanchez and Gallagher on 51. Not bad. Not bad at all. Hopefully they can get you some points and edge you over the 60-point mark. Yassine 449. Amazing, bro. So that is 30 plus what? 79 points ahead of me. Brilliant. Smashed it. Ali McGregor, I had Sarr and Saka from that list. Nice, Ali. I had St. Maximin only. That's painful. Yassine have Sanchez and Duffy and have 52 at the moment. Not bad. So if they get a clean sheet, 12 to 13 points can edge you towards like the 65-point mark. Nice. Shaggy, I saw someone on Twitter. His name was FPL Mount and he posted This posted that at this moment, his top 9. Oh, wow. He's top 9. Jesus, that is one hell of a performance. Top 9 in the world. Jeez. How about you guys? So what are your kind of like big points of the weekend? What disappointed you? What excited you? What transfers are you looking to make? Are you looking to play your wild card next week? Let's get into the whole discussion, buddy. Aman. I have Salah, Ronaldo. I don't want to captain them. What should I do? Is that for next game week, right? So, I mean, the next game week, let's look at some of the fixtures that I have. I mean, it depends on what players you have left, buddy. Aman. So, you know, I mean, if you don't want to do Ronaldo or Salah, like if you have anyone from Chelsea, would be a good shout. Rafinha against Watford may be a good shout. So there are some teams you can definitely look to definitely take advantage. If you've got Ismail Sarr, might be a good shout. Someone like a Decore or a Gray. There are many options for us to consider, buddy. Charlie Reed, welcome, Charlie. I had Sarr finished on 63. Rank gone up by 70k. Wow, smashed it. Well done, Charlie. Turkish, I'm not going to give up on ASM with Willock. Both could have scored yesterday, but honestly, they just didn't have their shooting shoes on. They were more like on ice rather than grass. Could have had so much more points, man. Proper disappointed. Charlie, I took Shaw out and Dini out, brought in Alonso and Rudiger. Double Chelsea defence is the way forward. Not a bad choice. That's exactly what I'm going to be looking to do. I'm going to take out Shaw and Reguilon, and I'm going to be bringing in Alonso and Rudiger as well. Right, guys, we're inching towards 860 subscribers mark, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and let's help us get to that mark. So, you know, I mean, I also saw some other points which kind of like caught my eye yesterday. I thought Dennis played really well. Dennis up front for Watford played really, really well. Shaggy says, I've checked my fantasy draft and I think there's 57 points and I think I'm going to message FPL to switch teams on my account. Not a bad shout. John K, what do I think about a wild card in game week 15? I haven't looked that far ahead, buddy. But what I was thinking, like, you know, what specifically about game week 15 isn't like, you know, oh, is it the fixture swing back for Manchester United and Tottenham, for example? Is that what you're looking at? I think there's a fixture swing again. I think it's Ronaldo will get better fixture swings. It depends how your team's set up now. If you don't need to do many changes and your team's going well, John, I personally wouldn't play it then. If you're looking to then save it to that later part, there's no right or wrong time for you to play it. In my honest opinion, game week 7 and 8 was like a big part because of the insane fixture swing that's come along. This is very rare. I've never seen such a fixture swing in my life. And I never thought I'd be saying I'll be taking out Ronaldo for Lukaku because of so many fixtures being back-to-back. But I think if you look at United fixtures on my screen, right, this is from the fixture difficulty predictor from the FPL website itself. Everton's been given a red. Without Calvert-Lewin, without Richarlison, against United, and they're at Old Trafford. I think it's a bit generous. Liverpool, correct, red. Tottenham, after what I've seen in the last 3 or 4 game weeks, I don't think it's a red game week. I think it's like a grey at most. So maybe, you know, you're only going to have one difficult game for Ronaldo. So is it worth taking that hit or is it worth just being safe with him? Obviously, Lukaku has a good shot to get some really big returns there. Are we overlooking Ronaldo? That's just another thought that I've just had, buddy. And we hit the 860 mark, guys. Big thumbs up. Thank you so much. We're on 25 people viewing right now. This is amazing, guys. If you guys are here for the first time, I'd like to personally welcome you. Thank you for viewing. If you haven't liked the video, give us a like and please hit that subscribe button. But John, yeah, I mean, it's a really good question. I really want to find out more about what your thought process is because I remember swinging some fixture swings for United and Spurs. So please let me know why game week 15 in specific you like to play that wild card because it might help out a lot of other viewers who are here today. Ali McGregor, if you can hold on that long, Man United big swing. Oh, so it is the Manchester United big swing. Perfect. Charlie, as an Arsenal fan, Samisio, I think that's how you pronounce it. had a fantastic game today. It might be a great difference. Honestly, that guy looks insane. Did you know, I saw on Sky Sports on transfer day, deadline day, so they signed him on the last day, right? The next day, I think it was the next day or the same day, I can't remember. I was watching it around lunchtime. I was having lunch, and they were saying that these guys signed him because no other club was willing to take him. I'd take him at Manchester United. He's insane. I hope he carries on. This guy's amazing, guys, by the way. If you haven't watched him so far, please take a look at this guy. I'm rating him. And do you know what? I'm going to say it on this stream. Arsenal have some really good fixtures coming up. If he plays well against Brighton as well, I have no doubts about it so far. I've already made a defensive change. I'm not going to make another one. If he plays well against Brighton, he may be a really good ass, or kind of like a differential, as mentioned by Charlie, to pick. I really, really liked him. He looked really good. And he had Son nailed this afternoon. Yeah, I know Son scored. I know he scored, guys, if everyone comes at me. But I watched the whole game. He had him for majority of the game. The guy made Son look non-existent, I can say. And he had pace to keep up with him. So he's a really, really good asset, guys. Martin, welcome. Thinking of keeping James and Rudiger and Lukaku as well. Has anyone got any injury front on James so far? Is he injured? Like, is it a long-term injury? Will he be back for next week? I'm not entirely sure so far, but tripling up on Chelsea does seem the way forward, but it's just not going to be next week for me. I might wait till game week 8, then they have Brentford, Norwich, Newcastle, so I might wait another week. Let's see. I just don't think I want to take a -4 to take out Ronaldo for Lukaku. I just don't think it's worth it. George, welcome. How many points did you get this week? I have 70 with Sanchez to play. Wow, 70. Smashed it. I got 53. And I've got Sanchez to play as well. So hopefully if he brings home a clean sheet, it can edge me with a, let's say, a bonus point or a saves point with 3 saves to the 60 mark. Ali, Tomiyasu played 1-3. Very good. Honestly, this guy's insane. I like him. I really, really like him. Aman, I have Sarr against Leeds, maybe catch him. Yeah, he's a good shout. Sarr's looked good in the last 2 game weeks, and Leeds' defence hasn't looked that great either, so I'm pretty content he may get a return there. Lewis, welcome Lewis. Got 70 points today with 5 still needing bonuses. Any good? Lewis, honestly, the average is 38 as we speak. That's phenomenal. You're double the average for this game week. Wow, congrats, buddy. That's really good. Really, really good. So I just refreshed it to see if any bonus points were coming through, and they haven't done so far. But anyone, like, is anyone now being put off by Chelsea? Like, what were your thoughts around the whole Chelsea game plan? Look, I am no one to challenge Tuchel. No way. Was he too defensive? Did he give too much respect to Chelsea? He's been in 3 times in a row. Was he too defensive? I don't know. Lukaku didn't have a good game either, so is anyone taking a hit for Lukaku for next week? Let us know. Shaggy, I think Vardy is again a player that doesn't have so much ownership and is a very good pick for the season. Honestly, the guy is insane. He's like an FPL GOAT for me. Year in, year out. John says it's the fixture swings for game week 15. I think Ronaldo is good till like game week 9 at least. Yeah, so I think there's a change in fixture swing for United then. Let's have a look at Ronaldo's fixtures. Where are you, Ronaldo? Here you are. Yeah, so game week 15, Crystal Palace, Norwich, Brentford, Brighton, Newcastle. Yeah, definitely coming in around that time. But the only thing I would say, now this guy's one of the fittest guys I've seen in the football game. Obviously he wants to play every single game. These are the games around December. So let me give you an example. 11th, 14th, 18th. There's 3 games within 7 days, a week. Then you've got Boxing Day, 28th of December, 1st of Jan. Another 3 games in 6 days. So that's a lot of football, along with other cup competitions playing along as well. So I think Ronaldo should be fine, but obviously you've got Cavani and other players like Rashford coming back. Monitoring his game time will be interesting. But yeah, that's definitely some really good fixtures to take advantage of. Ali says, Rafinha injury is strange, hoping all is okay after the rest. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they still flagged him. He's played, and he's just been substituted with workload management, so not really understood why that is. He should be fine. He should be fine. Guys, if you haven't liked the video so far, please give it a like. I'm going to take a moment of a sip of water, and please hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed so far. Turkish Mo, do you think I should get in anyone? My team for next week is Sanchez, Trent, Rudiger, Tierney, Salah, Jota, Willock, Rafinha. The only thing I'd say for you, boss, is keep an eye out for Bamford. Okay? If Bamford is still injured, then it may be worth you considering someone like a Jimenez who scored. That's the only thing I can see from that. Otherwise, if Bamford's fit, great, brilliant. I love the squad, Turkish. I really do. If I get Chelsea players in, it's only the defence I'm getting. So if you want to get like Chelsea player in, maybe Alonso, good shout. Yeah. Is anyone looking to get Mendy in? I mean, I know I'm not an advocate for 6 million premium goalkeepers, but is anyone actually looking and getting Mendy in? I know he didn't keep a clean sheet this week, but the guy's been insane in terms of goal, clean sheets and stuff. Shaggy, I've gone with Alonso and Rudiger for those fixtures. Nice. Same as me. George says, I think Vardy captain next week is what I'm going to do as he's got Crystal Palace. Then I'm taking him out next week for Lukaku. Good decision. To be fair, George, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. Vardy captain any game week, you know, I don't care who he plays, is a good choice. And if you're looking to bring in Lukaku after that with the fixture, so I think it's a brilliant decision. And I think it could definitely pay off for you. Definitely. Shaggy, and this game week, my mistake was that I captained Trent. Well, Trent got a point, right? You got 2. Put it this way, there's always something positive to look at. At least you didn't triple captain him, right? Could it be worse? Shaggy, I don't know why I did it, but I did it. No, it was just being differential. There's nothing wrong with it. We were never going to expect it to be a 3-3. I never saw that coming, personally. Could have been 4-3 to Brentford. John K probably will need a strong bench for Xmas time. Yeah, definitely. I'm starting to think about that as well. At the moment as well, it's gonna be a real tough time around Christmas. Turkish Mo, what are you gonna do with Jota? I'm keeping him for now. I see Firmino come in as well, and I don't really see a reason to drop him. I think he can still get goals and stuff, even if he comes off the bench. I think he's a better substitute than starter, to be fair. He does more damage coming on half an hour than playing 80 minutes. So what I've seen in the last 4 game weeks. So let's just see. I'm keeping him for now. I'm keeping Jota. Jota will remain. Catalin Bindu, welcome. Hello. What midfielder to replace with Bruno? I already have Rafinha, Salah, Gray, Sarr. It's tough. Thank you. Who to replace with Bruno? I mean, that's £12 million. Literally anyone in the game. It depends, because if you're looking to make 2 transfers, because then if you downgrade from Bruno to, I think personally, who's playing really well, is who's not in your squad. You know, there's Grealish, who's going to go down to £4 million for you, to 8 mil. You know, you've got Benrahma. You haven't got Benrahma in your squad. We'll give you a bit of squad funds there. You got Sarr already, yeah. So there's also Bissouma. Sorry, Decore, not Bissouma. Decore from Everton. So you got quite a few. Or if you want to go, you know, back to a 12 mil, you've always got Sadio Mane. He's played well. He's played well, Mane. So for me, I mean, obviously from this team at the moment, I haven't made the transfers yet, but like, let's say this is obviously the team I have this week, and if I was going to make the 2 transfers, I'm probably going to take another 4-point hit. So you can see Reguilon there, got me 4 points, did me a good service. Going to go out for Rudiger, and Shaw's going to be replaced by Alonso. So there's going to be a bit of strength of Chelsea there, and then I'll triple up on Chelsea with Lukaku replacing Ronaldo, and potentially the following game week or the game week after. I was thinking about Grealish, yeah. I don't know about Mane. Either way, it's a good choice. Mane and Grealish are both playing well. So I think you're in a really good spot at the moment. John K, this is my team. Sanchez, Rudiger, Arnold. Shaw, Mount, Rafinha, Gray, Salah, Benrahma, Ronaldo, and Antonio. Benches, Veltman, Tsimikas, Bakria, Steele. Let me know what you think. Maybe need a wild card. I'm not going to lie to you. I really like that team. I don't think you need a wild card at all. Maybe Mason Mount can be replaced, I think. But again, there's a lot of midfielders around this price range or maybe cheaper that are doing well. But otherwise, I don't think you need to play the wild card just yet. I think you're just fine at the moment, John. Charlie, so great seeing Jimenez score today after a terrible head injury. Of course, I definitely double that. It was such a great feeling to see such a good player coming back after such a horrific skull injury and scoring a goal. Absolutely loved it. Could have been a great option for the next few games. Only 7.5 mil. He's definitely a really good option for the next couple of games. Really good option for me as well. And I think I might consider him a couple of game weeks down the line. But at the moment, Antonio and St. Maximin are doing the job. So he's definitely a good option to consider around the 7.5 mil. Luca. Welcome, Luca. Hey, Gray, Decore or Townsend, the best option and why? I mean, I've got Gray in there because I started to like him very early on in the game piece. Townsend and Decore both... I mean, Decore is the cheapest out of them, right? So I think Decore is good. Townsend is on penalties. So if I was making a brand new, let's say I'm making a new template, brand new squad or a wild card this week, and I'm looking at all those potential players, Gray, I've got Gray in my squad at the moment. Gray, Townsend or Decore, I would go Townsend. Simply because he's on penalties at the moment whilst Calvert-Lewin's out of the squad. Or Richarlison. Turkish. I'm really considering doubling up on Benrahma and Antonio. I really like how they're playing. Benrahma's insane. Honestly, he's still kind of continuing on. Don't know where he gets it from. Vin P, welcome back. Ben White got me 4 points as a captain. Oh my god, so you did captain him. Oh no. Not to worry, Vin P. There's always next week, right? We can captain someone else and we can get you back on to the points. And we've got... I think United would do well with these fixtures coming up. They'll go on a good run. Ronaldo could smash it while everyone is captain. Lukaku and Salah can see this happening. Be aware. Yeah, that's a good shout. I mean, is Ronaldo going to be overlooked? Might be a good differential in those days. You never know. Catalin says, thanks. I just want to get Bruno out because I'll lose money. My plan was to get Lukaku and a cheap midfielder for him in Gameweek 8. Yeah, I mean, there's probably going to be a few people who are going to transfer him out form-wise, so his price may go down to about 11.9. Charlie, how great would it be if Antonio got the golden boot? Honestly, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? I mean, obviously you see Salah, Kane, Mane, maybe Ronaldo's going to be contesting with Lukaku. They're going to be contesting with. If Antonio takes it, brilliant. I'll do a whole stream for Antonio's appreciation, I assure you. Aman says, which do you think is better, transferring Torres for Rafinha to prevent a 0.1 loss, or saving the transfer and do a mini wildcard next week? When you say mini wildcard, does that mean you're going to do like 4 transfers and take 2 hits of a -8? Or are you actually playing your full wildcard? I just want to figure that out. I mean, I personally would take Torres out. That's my opinion at the moment. Anis, welcome. Smith Rowe was on your bench. Oh, so unlucky, buddy. No worries, next time, bring him on. Next week's there's always the next week, right? Catalin, Vin Pete, it's okay, man. I captain Antonio and he got a red card. Yeah, that was an interesting week, wasn't it? John, next few transfers for me would probably be short to Cancelo. Cancelo looks so decent. Honestly, John, really like it. Ronaldo to Lukaku. Any ideas for Mount replacements? Benrahma? Benrahma's a good shout. Decore. These are the players I'm looking at the moment, buddy. Right, guys, just gonna take a sip of water in a moment. Please hit the like button on the video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to FPL Inkling. By the way, for all those who weren't on the stream earlier, it is my birthday tomorrow, so I will be leaving potentially in about the next hour. So we'll be here for another hour, so we are going to be here for a while. So yeah, we've got some birthday celebrations going on for tomorrow. There's going to be something tonight, I think, from the family. So yeah, I might have to leave in the next hour or so, but we're going to stay another hour. We're going to enjoy ourselves, and we'll go through some more questions. Already got them Okay, so you've already got them. How about Townsend? A good shout. Ismail Sarr. There's Saka, Smith Rowe. Plenty of options there. Anis Mohammed, will DCL be available for next game week? So it says expected return is the 2nd of October. I'm going to wait for Rafa's press conference, which is going to be probably Thursday, Friday. Once he says it, I'll then make my decision from there. I think he should be available. He might come on for like half hour, 15 minutes just to get like a run around. And then the game week after, I think there's an international break. He'll probably be ready and fit after for the next game week. We have that. Catalin says maybe an Arsenal midfielder. They have okay fixtures. Yeah, definitely. Why not? Let's go on to the fixtures again. So yeah, as you can see, from the difficulty predictor, Arsenal are 3rd in the next couple of game weeks in terms of fixtures, difficulty-wise. John says, happy birthday. Thank you so much, John. I really appreciate it. And he says, any idea how long Bamford's going to be out for? There's no clear indication of how long he's going to be out for, Anis. I think he should be fine for next game week. There's nothing said by Bielsa or Leeds. But I think definitely he'll be back after the international break. So maybe he might be out for 1 more week. We'll just have to wait and see. Vin P says, let's all captain Kante or... yeah, we could do. Good shout. Catalin, happy birthday. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your kind wishes. John K says, enjoy yourself. Thank you so much. Michael says, well, that was a pony week for a lot of people. It sure is, Michael. Welcome. Ali says, look like bonus points are in. Let's have a look. Let's see. So we're on 53. Let's see if the rank changes. Yeah, my rank hasn't changed, so I guess the rank had updated. Probably the bonus points have come in for everyone else. But I guess the rank had probably already updated as well, so we look all right. Aman says, I mean, make 3 transfers and take 1 hit. Yeah, I would take that. I would take that, buddy. 1 hit's not bad at all. Teddy, welcome. Saka or Sarr? Sarr for me, buddy. He might be on penalties as well. Catalin or Tielemans, as he looks nice for Leicester. Cheap option. Yeah, he's not bad. And Tielemans, when Vardy's not on the pitch and Iheanacho, he is the penalty taker. By the way, did you guys watch Iheanacho when he came on this weekend? He looked pretty decent, to be fair. I'm really surprised he hasn't got more game time from Brendan Rodgers, but yeah, he does look good, honestly. If he had game time, he'd definitely be in my squad. Definitely. And he says, time to bring back Martinez in goal. Yeah, definitely. He's played well against United, saved it. Why not? Why not? Aman Khan says, what flavour will the birthday cake be? So I can't obviously advertise from what place it's going to be on this stream, but it's from a very well-known cake maker. It's chocolate and hazelnut with Ferrero Rocher chocolates on the top. Inside it's Victoria sponge with chocolate and cream icing at the top. I'm feeling hungry, man. Good question, Aman. Turkish Mo, happy birthday, bro. Enjoy yourself. Thank you so much, Turkish. Really appreciate it. Vin P, happy birthday, bro. Thank you, Vin. Never looked younger. Honestly, I look younger now than I looked when I was 25. You should see my hideous pictures. But thank you so much. I really appreciate everyone's kind wishes. Thank you so much. Let's see if anyone can guess my age. Should we put that in the stream as well? Let's see if you guys can guess my age. How old am I? Let's guess that as well. And then I'll tell you guys later on what age I actually am going to be turning. Ismail, welcome. Shaw and Reguilon out for Rudiger and Alonso for a -4. Ismail, that's exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. -4 for them two. Exact same transfers. And whilst you guys think of my age, what I'm turning to, not what I am now, what I'm going to be turning to. Also, if you guys haven't liked that video, give it a like and please hit the subscribe button as well. Oh, Michael, be nice. 36? Wow. Ferrero Rocher, the ambassador, will be missing. Keith, 87. Like it. I like it. Turkish, 33. Vin P, 21. Oh, I like you, Vin P. I like it. I like it. Let's keep guessing, guys. Keep guessing. John K 24. Oh, I wish I was 24, John. The closest. There is one person who's really close. Really close. Right, let a few more guesses come in, and then I will tell you guys what my age will be tomorrow, or after 12 o'clock tonight, or at 12 o'clock tonight, I should say. I'm 30. You'll turn 30. Katin, I like you. I like you. This is good. This is good. 28 for Han. Thank you so much for Han. John K 28. Nice, nice. No one's hit the exact one yet. Ali 29. Anis 26. Not yet, guys. You guys ain't got it yet. 31. Not there, almost. Not there, Vimpy, just yet. Not yet. I'm loving this. Keith Rowley, me. Teddy, 25. Oh, I wish Teddy. Oh my God, I wish I was 25. I love it how many guesses have come in. No, I am close, right? 30. Turkish, you've got it. You got one of them. Out of those numbers, it's one of them. I can tell you that now. 32. John, you're the first one. 32. I'm 31 right now. I'll be turning 32 tomorrow. So, John K, it's like playing the lottery. Martin says 35. Keith says I'm closest. I said 87. Honestly, my kneecaps, I feel like I'm 87, and FPL is aging me as well. So, yeah, I think 87 sounds good as well. Ali McGregor, 33. Not bad, Ali. Not bad. In 366 days' time, I will be 33. But thank you, everyone, for having a go. I hope that kind of like changed the flavour and everyone felt a bit distracted from FPL after the downer week. But well done, John. Aman says, Brendan Rodgers seems to be too stubborn to play Iheanacho, even though the results aren't the best. I don't understand, buddy. I really don't understand. When Iheanacho plays, he looks such a better team. Don't know why he doesn't play him. Keith says, happy birthday. Thank you so much, Keith. Really appreciate it. You're going to be 24. No, I'm going to be 32. 32, Aman. I'm 31 right now. In a couple of hours, I'll be 32. And guys, as a birthday present, if you guys would like to give me something as a birthday present, please give me a thumbs up for this video and please subscribe if you haven't done so far. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. If anyone has their birthdays, right, whoever's watching this, if anyone has their birthdays, we'll all play a game of guessing their age, right? I think that was a really good game. I enjoyed that. So next time, guys, if you guys have a birthday or your birthday's the next day or on a live stream, let us know it's your birthday and we're all going to wish you. I'll even sing happy birthday. And do you know what? We'll guess your age. Turkish, honestly, it was so close. It was unbelievable. You did really well. I'm very, 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 very surprised you got that close. Ali McGregor says, Tielemans was a good shout earlier. Honestly, Tielemans is brilliant. Have you seen his free kicks? Set piece-wise, the guy's insane. And the through balls he plays, I think the only thing that he's lacking so far this season is good form from Harvey Barnes or Maddison. So I think if he has that kind of like, you know, the kind of like player ahead of him in terms of, obviously Vardy's the striker, just behind Vardy, there's Maddison, and on to the left there's Harvey Barnes. It changes the whole outlook of Leicester itself. And then obviously they have Iheanacho, who's obviously going to be, he could potentially play behind Vardy and have Maddison on the right-hand side. It's such a better team. I just don't understand why Brendan Rodgers doesn't see it that way. Maybe I'm overthinking this, or I've watched them too close last week, and I think last season as well. I thought that was the best system they had. Cameron, much love from the bottom of Africa, bro. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you for watching as well. Ali McGregor, Keith is 89. 66, Trump says 31. I'm 31 today. I'm turning 32. Not bad. Vin P. Is that Costco water I see? No, it's not Costco. It's just something that my dad brought from the supermarket. I'm not really a fan of tap water. So I like bottled water, to be fair. I think it's not from Costco because that's not in my city where I live. It's definitely one of the general supermarkets. 29. You're getting closer. I'm 32 tomorrow. Anis Mohammed, are you going to transfer out Shaw before the price drop, or or wait for the injury update? I'm transferring him out anyway. It's probably going to be later tonight. It's definitely going to be before I go to sleep tonight. I'll probably have a look more at the team itself. But those are guaranteed swaps that are happening, guys. Guaranteed I'm dropping both of them out. Because even before the injury, right, I was going to take him out anyway. So from my live stream yesterday and the previous streams that we've done, it was kind of like my plan for this week. I wanted to keep him for the Villa game and then take him out after because of the fixture swing. But he's got injured. I wish he could have kept a clean sheet and got me some more points. It definitely would have helped massively. But let's see what his ownership is like right now. This guy was one of the highest owned players before game week 1. 37.8. He's gone down from about 54%. So, yeah, with the fixtures don't help, and the injury front certainly does not help either. Keith says Ali McGregor is my cam one too. No, not at all. Not at all. You don't look a day over 18, Keith. Ali, made up by 600,000 rank this week in the top million. Smashed it, Ali. Absolutely smashed it. Looks like there's been some update. Let's refresh. Let's see if mine has updated. Oh, mine hasn't updated. So I guess mine was up to date anyway. So 1.319. So I've moved from, I think it was around 1.7 last week. So 400,000. I'll take that. Not bad at all. Cameron, happy birthday, man. Blessings. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, Cameron. Thank you. No, same as me. Tap water is no for me. I don't know what it is about tap water. Because I live down south and there's a lot of lime scale in the water. It's very heavy. It doesn't feel that great. So bottled water is the way to go. Turkish, we have a lot of things in common, you know. Might be brothers. Keith, 52k overall rank after Sanchez to play still. Honestly, Keith, you're killing it. 52k. I love it. Absolutely love it. Guys, we've moved up to 863 subscribers. That's amazing, guys. It's probably going to be one of the best birthdays ever. If you guys want to make it even more better and keep giving me presents, or give me a present for my birthday, give me a like and please hit that subscribe button. Catelyn says, I'm glad I had patience with Jimenez. Honestly, it paid off. It paid off. And I think, now, with the confidence coming into him, and the team will build confidence, they got a clean sheet as well against Southampton, who honestly have played really well. They've given games to Manchester United and Manchester City. Were unlucky in both games. Should have won the City game with a penalty which was overturned. Should never have been overturned. And they should have beaten United 2-3-1 easily. But they got a really good win, Wolves. And I think Jimenez now can really build from this. And it'll get better for all Wolves and Jimenez owners. Keith Rowley, 46k now. Woohoo, got up 6 more K. Love it. Anis, Decore looks good this season with him getting more into the attacking positions. Yes, this is exactly what I was thinking. Maybe losing Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison may have actually opened more floodgates for Decore. But you have to say, Benitez has played really well so far, attacking-wise this season. Townsend, always had ability. Gray, always had ability at Leicester, just didn't perform. And now Decore. So it looks really, really good. John K says, who are you swapping Shaw out for? So Shaw is going to go out for a like-to-like Rudiger. And then Reguilon, I got a bit of money in the bank, like $1.5 million. I'm going to be bringing in Alonso. So those are my 2 transfers. Alonso and Rudiger for this week. FPL Penguin, hey man, currently 15k at the moment, planning my next moves carefully. FPL Penguin, welcome to the house. Missed you for a while. Welcome back. Honestly, you are absolutely killing it at the moment. Guys, if you guys haven't checked out his page, please go in and please watch his content. This guy is insanely good. I personally watch it and I advise everyone for you guys to take a moment to watch this guy as well. But well done, man. 15k, absolutely love it. So FPL Penguin, next time I want to shout out, right? I'm messing. Turkish man, you're a legend, I swear down. Thanks, man. From the heart. Thank you so much. Ali, bottled bud is the way to go. It's like a bottled water conversation. I love this. This is like probably the best. This is the best stream I think I've had. So we've had my birthday, we've had guessing my age, and now we're talking about bottled water. Do you know what? We're going to have a theme every week, guys. We'll bring in like some themes of what common or uncommon things people do and what we have. Kind of get to know each other, right? We're a family at the end of the day. We need to understand a bit more about each other. I was going to say we should have a discussion on what people drink when they're watching games and they're stressed. Let's have actually some look at some fixtures next week. I haven't looked at the fixtures, so the first game is Manchester United Everton at lunch. I'll be watching that one. Burnley Norwich, Chelsea Southampton. So do I want to captain a defender? Should I go brave? Differential? Lukaku's going to be a good choice for captaincy. But again, Southampton defensively haven't been... I think there should be some more respect put on Southampton personally, because Southampton haven't conceded much this game week, in these games so far. Leeds, Watford, Sarr might be a good captaincy choice. Rafinha might be a good choice. Wolves, Newcastle, Jimenez, St. Maximin, Willock, Marcel, Brighton, Arsenal, cracking game. If Arsenal can turn up like they did today in Brighton, they have had good games in the past. That whole Mopai penalty incident. That'll be a good game. There's some really good games. Palace, Leicester, another great game. Spurs, Villa. If Villa play like the way they played yesterday against United, Spurs are going to get a good game. West Ham, Brentford. Wow, another good game. Can I go Antonio as captain? Liverpool, Man City. Whew, next week is going to be cracking. Kirsten says, hello, do I transfer Alonso today before the price rise, or is it risky as he won't start? Nah, just do it. He'll start. I assure you he'll play. Keith Rowley, how about location? I'll go first, Isle of Man. Is that where I live, by the way, Keith? I don't live in Isle of Man, by the way. Vin P, Arsenal will win the title. Honestly, they were a team who was going to be relegated about 3 weeks ago, and now they're going to win the title. I love the way you think, Vin P. You must be a diehard Arsenal fan, man. Respect. Massive respect. Turkish Mo, what's your favourite drink apart from water? Nah, that's the question, isn't it? I like Fanta Orange. Orange juice, Tropicana. Yeah, Fanta Orange Fizzy. Rubicon Mango. Can't go wrong. Aman, do you think there's any substance not captaining an early kickoff? Nah, I think it's overhyped. Early kickoffs can get points. I'll give you an example. Last season, United played Everton. 12:30 kickoff on a Saturday. I had Fernandes captain, got me 36 points. 18 points per double to 36. So there's no substance in that. It's just luck, personally. Keith, Southampton looked poor today. Yeah, honestly, they did look a bit poorer today, but they only conceded one, right? So, personally, defensively, I think they've been all right. Turkish, I'm personally captaining Rafinha, and whoever has Vardy should captain him. Yep, that's a good shout. I agree with that. Ali says, calm down, Vinlon. Let him celebrate. They won a local derby, so let's give it to Vin P for today. Played well, guys. You played well. We've had another member to the family, guys. 864. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see if we can add some more members to our lovely family. Keep hitting that subscribe button, guys, and keep liking the video. John K, hopefully Liverpool win. They definitely have a good contention there, John. Kathleen, I forgot about Shaw. I will have to take a -4 for Bruno and him. You know, to be fair, Kathleen, -4, I'm taking it as well, personally. It's going to be quite often because you've got players like Shaw and potentially Reece James injured. And you've got some other players who could be coming back from injury. So there's a lot to factor in at the moment. And obviously, because of the fixture swings, are people just going to take 3 transfers and take 2 hits, or 4 transfers and take 2 hits, or 3 transfers and take 1 hit? So there are going to be hits along this game week. So -4 might not be the end of the world. Biswanth Carr, welcome Biswanth. Should I sell Torres? He's awful nowadays. Yeah, we've discussed this a bit earlier. I personally would say replace Torres with someone like from Everton. So Townsend, Decore, Gray. You've got so many great options. Ben Rama, Ismail Sarr. If you don't have these guys in your squad, there's some really good options there. Turkish Mo, Fanta Oranges are my top 3, but I was expecting you to say Coca-Cola Cherry. Nah, don't like cherry, man. I don't like cherry. I like Icy Lemon Fanta. That's nice. Lilt. What else do I like? Original Coke's not bad. Pepsi. Anything cherry. Nah. I like Diet Coke Lime. There's a special edition of lime. That's quite nice. Keith Rose said, but then Chelsea didn't have a shot on target against. Yeah, so that's true. Aman says 865 subscribers equals 865k rank. Nice, nice. We're at 864 at the moment, so who's going to be my 865th subscriber? Hit that subscribe button, guys. Let's get it going. Let's get it increasing. Grow the family. Show your whole team. Cool. Let's show you my bench. Not much to write home about. Foster got 3 points. Yeah, so Foster got 3 points. Williams, 0. Hover, 1. And Gilmore, 0. So, yeah, Williams isn't really bringing home any clean sheet points, is he? 85 minutes again. Got another yellow card. Disappointing. And conceded 2 goals as well against Everton. But at least he's getting the minutes, right? So I'm happy with that. There's only 3 points in 4 games. Absolutely disappointing. Might take him out for Livramento or Simicast, but I'm not doing another -4 on defence. Tabo, welcome. I would keep Torres. Burnley, he's going to take a haul. Trust me. Just bench him against Liverpool, Torres. Not a bad shout. I agree with that. That's not a bad way to see it there, Tabo. D-Zish, welcome. 69 points all out thanks to Jesus, Cancelo, Sarr and our captain Antonio. I already have Lukaku and 2 free transfers. I don't need to wildcard. You look absolutely amazing position, D-Zish. I love it. I love it. Animations, welcome. Hey mate, who do I bring in for Jota? There's so many options, bro. I'm going to go through a lot of them. So I'm not sure who you have in your squad, so I'll give you a few options. You've got Benrahma, Ismail Sarr, Decore, Townsend, Gray, Tielemans. These are all fantastic midfielders that are playing really, really well at the moment. Anise says, consider Livramento. I have done indeed, but I just don't feel like I want to take a hit for him right now. That's why, because I've taken a hit for 2 Chelsea defenders, that's why. But definitely consider Livramento. Guys, we've hit 866 subscribers. The family is growing. This is amazing, guys. Thank you. This is the best birthday presents I could potentially wish for. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I've made my early transfer, so 6-8 tramps this week. But remember, everyone has Champions League and Europa Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so it's a bit risky. It definitely is. It is risky. But I guess for price rises and decreases, that's something that you have to obviously weigh out the balances. And I think personally going early isn't a bad shout. Some people like to wait. But going early, fully understandable. Fully understandable. Donald, welcome. I'm in the top 1k in the world. Wow. Donald, please tell us, firstly, your overall score. And secondly, what does your team, what players do you have? I'm really intriguing to know. Animation, I've got Sarr, Salah and Rafinha. I'll probably go for Benrahma, and I'm playing a wild card game week 8 for City and Chelsea. Nice. Like it, animations. Bismarck Carr, I hope so. Let's see. But he is not even starting nowadays, so no guarantee. Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing. Is the guarantees of start, right? Ali McGregor says, well, Donald, way to go. Mark, welcome, Mark. 68, top 50k. I am happy. Mark, that's absolutely fabulous. Smashing it. I really want to know what your overall score is and what your team looks like. Who were your top performers? Jeez, man. So nice to see so many people doing so well. I absolutely love it. Top 50k, top 1k, top 10k, top 20k. We've got it all in this stream. We have it all. I love it. I love it. And considering, guys, that this week hasn't been so fruitful for the big template team hitters, right? As we discussed earlier, not been too bad. Not been too bad at all. Mark, I got 68 points. Lovely. No, I mean, like, overall, like, what's your overall points? Like, which, like, is it 500, 450? Let us know. We want to know what your overall score is. That's amazing. And he's thought of getting Christensen and James for sure on Cresswell. Looks like James is going to be out for a bit. Yeah. Sorry. So James, yeah, I mean, at the moment, we haven't got any, like, overall understanding. So I think maybe, like, midweek we'll get a bit more clearer understanding from the Champions League games. Yeah, Christensen's look good. He's only 5 mil. Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout at all. How good is Thiago Silva? That clearance off the line was insane, right? Absolute insane. 867. So the family has increased. The family is growing. So D Zish is the newest subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing. Another birthday present to my collection. Is anyone not going for Chelsea defence in this stream? Is there anyone who's like not too worried about the Chelsea defence, but maybe wants to focus a bit more on the like Lukaku, even Timo Werner, Kovacic, Havertz? Are you guys looking at the front line? Let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are. Also, are we like overlooking Grealish? Kevin De Bruyne. Just a thought. I thought Kevin De Bruyne played awesome, by the way. Didn't get a return, but he does look good. He does look good. Right, guys, let's see if we can get this to 875 subscribers before I finish this stream. We're at 868. Let's see, for my birthday, if you guys can help support me get the best present, let's hit 875 tonight. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and please like this video if you're new around here. Oswald, welcome. Do you reckon double Chelsea defence or one Chelsea, one City is the way to go? I think personally, buddy, I would say double Chelsea. And I'll tell you why, because Rudiger can play the kind of like solid centre-back. Like, Cancelo, there will come a point where he gets rotated, and so will Alonso. I just feel the Chelsea fixtures are too good to avoid. If the fixtures weren't as good, then I would have said one from each is more sensible, because then you got the best chance of getting a clean sheet from either team, right? However, because of the fixtures, I can show you the fixtures itself. Let's have a review of the fixtures for the next 4 game weeks, right? So you can see Chelsea there, the second, this is in terms of difficulty, the teams I've positioned here. How the 5 game weeks, obviously the first game week's already been played this game week, right? How they look in terms of like the difficulty, all right? So Leeds have the most easiest fixtures. United, according to the difficulty rated for the FPL game, have the most difficult fixtures, and City are just above them. So the next game week, for example, you know, you got Southampton at home, so why not double up on Chelsea there? Because you got Liverpool away, even if it's at the Etihad. I'd rather have 2 Chelsea defenders than a City defender there. Then you got Burnley for City and Brentford for Chelsea. Again, I'd rather stick to the double Chelsea than Norwich, than Brighton. Again, so you can see it's just that Liverpool game where I really feel like they could be like tested in terms of their defence. But I still think double Chelsea would be a better shout. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Maybe double City might be better. But at the moment, based on fixtures, I'd go for double Chelsea. 869. The family's growing, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Aman Khan, I really love that question, Oswald, by the way. All questions I made, that's a really good one. It looks like you're thinking about transfers tonight, right? Or you've made them. Aman, instead of doubling up on Chelsea, I think a back 3 of 1 Liverpool, 1 City and 1 Chelsea will be better. Again, it's all down to personal thoughts. We've seen that after the Liverpool game, Chelsea don't have bad games either. So you can look at Trent, Cancelo potentially, or Diaz from Man City, and then maybe Rudiger or Alonso or Reece James. Plenty of choices, or Christensen. They're all. There's no right or wrong way. It's all hindsight. We can all look at it and think what's best for us, but they all seem very good logical points as well. Taboo says Sorry, Tabo says, I'm going for Alonso this game week and Cancelo after the Liverpool game. Smashed it. Not a bad shout at all. Mark, I'm playing Lukaku, Alonso and Rudiger in my wild card and Cancelo. I have 1 million left in the bank. Jeez, that is some serious big guns you're bringing on there, Mark. Love it. Ali, same here, Aman. Trent, Christensen and Cancelo. Nice. Covered all bases. Mark, happy birthday. Thank you so much, Mark. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your kind wishes. John K, I'm agreeing with Aman. Not bad at all. Again, we all have our own thoughts, and I think every single one has a justification to it. And he says, brought in Lloris after game week 3. So it was you, Anise, who caused the jinx on Tottenham. Wait till I tell Nuno. He'll be right after you. Right. Right, 869, guys. Who's going to be the 870th subscriber? Please hit that subscribe button and like the video if you like it. I'm on. I've got Trent, Christensen. Just going to go Marcel to Cancelo. Brilliant. Honestly, that looks like a good squad. 66 says, I would keep Cresswell. I've just got Kofel in. They will both start and get decent returns and assists, etc. West Ham will have some high-scoring games. They should do. And I think Cresswell is pretty much on all, free kicks, corners and stuff anyway, so it should be good. And he says, need to replace him. Mendy, Edison and Alisson. Martinez looks good, but high chance of Mendy getting rotated with Kepa. I'm not really a fan of... Not a fan of premium goalkeepers, buddy. But if you have the funds, by all means, go for it. Let go, welcome. Gabriel Jesus or Cristiano Ronaldo? Cristiano Ronaldo. Anise, Matip looked good in an option from Liverpool for 5 million. He's going to start regularly. Yeah, he is. Guys, we've just got up 4 subscribers. 873. We're getting close to the 875, we said. Let's see if we can hit 875. Love it. Do you know what the thing about Matip is, Anise, right? I really like Matip. If I was thinking about him as a non-FPL asset, he's a lot like Kante and Milner and Henderson for me. Amazing footballers, but from FPL, it's just the returns. I think he's got an odd goal in him, for sure. I think if it's only he didn't have a player like Van Dijk, who's so aerially, his presence is amazing, I think he'd be pretty much more aerial threat up front. Clean sheets, bonuses as well, there's going to be good. So I think Matip's not a bad choice for 5 million. It's just a flip of a coin between him and Christensen, but Matip is more nailed to play than Christensen, so I'd go Matip. Not a bad shout whatsoever. 66 says, one Chelsea defender and Lukaku, leaving a space for one of the other mids. Nice. Any specific midfielder you got in mind that you want to bring in? Kovacic has played well, hasn't he? 5.1 mil, playing really well. Nearly scored yesterday as well. Subavoon Khan, welcome. Thoughts on Traore and Bamford out for Gray, Saka, and Bamford out for Ings for a -4. Is that a good move? I mean, Bamford's injured. So bringing another striker in from Ings is not a bad shout. You got Jimenez as well. I think that's a good move. And you're taking out Traore, who was benched today, for Gray or Saka. Both are playing well. Honestly, there's no right or wrong. Either of them will be better. Whichever one you choose, I think they're good choices either way. But for a -4, especially with Traore now being benched as well, might be a good shout. Dizish, welcome. Thank you for subscribing as well. I'm bringing in Alonso. Already have Cancelo and James. Whew. Now that is a strong back line. I love it. Oswald, problem with Matip is he's quite injury prone. Yeah, I know that is the problem. But when he's fit and he's able to play 5 mil, it's a real bargain. But again, yeah, he's quite injury prone, so might as well take advantage while he's fit, right? Nice. John says Matip will start as long as he doesn't get injured. Yeah, again, the injury question was there for us, John. And it's a valid point as well. I couldn't agree anymore. Tabo says, forgot to give you credit for advising me to keep Sarr as he blanked 3 games in a row. Still new to fantasy in rank 1 mil. What advice would you give me? I want to climb up the ranks. I mean, to be fair, buddy, there's no serious advice to anyone. I always say the reason why I call this channel FPL Inklink, right? It's all about what your inner feeling is, what your kind of thought process is. It's always great to follow people. It's always great to say, I'm going to copy this person or I'm going to look at this team and I like the look of this team. It's your choice at the end of the day, right? You're in the top 1 mil or you're near the mil mark. I'm at 1.3 mil. You're not done bad whatsoever. There's 8 million plus managers playing. You're easily, near enough the top 15, 16% of the game, which is really good. Now is where the challenge begins. You need to be a bit more kind of thoughtful. I think there's no harm in asking, like you asked me about Sarr, and I still say back him for another couple of game weeks. He's got another good game against Leeds next week. He will come good. And the thing with Sarr is, he's going to be a main focal point of their attack for Watford, and he potentially is going to be on penalties as well. Why I don't have him in my squad, I've got Rafinha, Jota and Gray. I'm not looking to play 3-5-3. But if he was an alternative for Rafinha being injured, Sarr would be the first person in. But I'm also looking at Decoring and Townsend as well. So let me know if you need any assistance with any transfer thoughts that you do have, Oswald, all right? Tabu, sorry. Ali says, Sab Traore will start going with 7. He actually got points. Yeah, true, he could. Turkish Mo, the Wolves goalkeeper, got 14 points this week. Yeah, he did. Sarr. How did he get 4? He's probably had the best game of his life, probably. Yeah, so the rankings have updated. I've gone to 1.1332, so I've gone down 13,000, sorry. Not bad. I'll still take 1.332. I think if Sanchez gets us 6 points tomorrow with a couple of bonus points, gets us close to 60, I reckon we can be around the 1.1, 1.2 mil. Not bad whatsoever. Ali, best replacement for Jota. I have 1.2 million in the bank, but I don't know who to bring in. I don't think you need to use that 1.2 mil. There's no one above him who's playing really well. Everyone below him in terms of price is playing well. You got a choice, buddy. I don't know who you got in your squad. Benrahma, Ismail Sarr, Gray, Decore, Townsend, Tielemans. So many options. But for me, if I had to choose one, let's say I don't know your team and you're making one. Out of all of them for Jota, for me, I think fixtures-wise, Rafinha or Sarr will be good next week. Anis Matip is ranked 3 in threats. Not bad at all. That's a really good ranking. 873, guys. Let's get us to the 875 mark that we decided for my birthday present. So if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button too. Ali McGregor says, Ali, Grealish for me. Grealish is just good shout. He's been very unlucky, buddy, by the way. HPY, welcome. Sarr or Saka? They're both good, but I'd go Sarr for this one. John K, the Watford keeper, got an assist. Really? Got to go back and watch that one again. I remember when Edison scored. 66 says, I've got Matip. Got him for a clean sheet, points and offset of not having Trent Alexander-Arnold. Nice. HBY has subscribed. We've gone to 874, guys. We are almost close to that 875 mark that I said we'd target for this stream. So if you guys haven't subscribed yet and would like to give me a birthday present, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for subscribing, whoever has. Sabawoon Khan, welcome. Who would you bring in for Gray, Gallagher? Who would you bring in? Gray, Gallagher, Townsend, or Decore? Whew. That's a shout. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If I had to, I've got Gray in my squad right now, but let's say I was making a blank template. As I said earlier, I'd bring in Townsend. He's on penalties. If they get a penalty without Calvert-Lewin there and Richarlison, he's taking him. Good few points to get there, Saboon. Ali says, Wolves keeper got an assist. Mad. It is mad. An assist. Jeez. Who would have predicted that? Anyone in this stream who's got the Wolves keeper? Let us know. Smashed it. Absolutely smashed it. John K on FPL, it says he did get an assist. Not bad at all. If he's got it, he's got it. What a lucky few managers who have him. I'll tell you who also looks quite decent, by the way, is, I think that's how you pronounce his name, is Mbembo? Mbembo for Brentford. He's listed as a midfielder, right, for 5.5 mil, but he pretty much plays like just behind Ivan Toney. He gets some really good positions and really good chances. I know they've got some really good games after their difficult kind of like, game patch for the next like game 3 or 4 game weeks. So probably like game week 10. I might look to get him in. He looks really decent. I am someone who's tempted to look by him at the moment. Savun Khan says, got Sanchez. Savun Khan said, should I take out Bamford or Ronaldo? Bamford. Bamford's potentially injured. Keep Ronaldo, buddy. Tajimade, welcome. I knee-jerked in Saka. Hope I regret. Nah, he'll come good. He'll come good. Just now that you've got him in, keep him for about 4 or 5 game weeks. Don't knee-jerk. I kept Jota in for 3 game weeks and he didn't fire at all. And he scored this game week. Should have had more this game week and the weeks gone ahead. I'm still keeping him. So don't knee-jerk immediately for that one, all right? Right, guys. Who wants to be my 875th subscriber? That was the aim for my birthday before the stream started today. So please, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit the like button too. Maciek, welcome. Not taking Ronaldo on a wild card is a bad idea. Not really. I mean, if you're going to go Lukaku, you can always upgrade him later or swap him after the fixtures kind of change. So, I mean, look, I can't imagine my squad without Ronaldo for now. But in a couple of game weeks, I'll have to make that move. So I will be going to Lukaku once the Liverpool game comes in. Turkish, I'm going to go for Jota, for Foden at the end of the day today. I just think he's going to start a lot more and will get me a lot more points. Jota, bye-bye, you fraud. And on that positive note of someone being a fraud, we've got our 875th subscriber. Woohoo! Oh, God, that's amazing. Thank you, everyone. It's like going to be the best birthday ever. Only 3.5 hours till it arrives. How many more can we get? Can we beat this target that we set? Who would like to be the 876 subscriber? Teza, T249, welcome. Which goalkeeper can I go between Crystal Palace, Southampton and Arsenal? Personally, mate, if I was going to choose out of them 3, I'd go Ramsdale. Ramsdale looks amazing. I don't think Leno's coming back in the Premier League for sure. Otherwise, those seats are getting ripped up in the Emirates Stadium. Maybe cup games. He's not playing in the Premier League again for a while, unless it's an injury. John says, that Brentford player does look good. He does, honestly. I love Mbembo. He looks so good. 66 says, don't worry about rank right now. 3 good weeks will increase your rank by at least half. Just keep ticking along early days. Of course. So I have, in every game week, I've been above average. And I'm still 1.3 mil. Not worried by it by the slightest. I think by game week 10, we'll get a clear idea of where we're going to be. I think by game week 10, if I can be in the top half a mil, I'll be happy with that. Ali. Bad idea, Maciek. You can always drop to any player if you're not happy. True. And he says, likely replacement for Bamford. You got Jimenez at 7.5. You got Maximin, who's a bit cheaper. You can do Antonio if you don't have Antonio in your squad. Ivan Toney's look good, but he's got some difficult games coming up. So there's a lot of good choices for us to choose. Right, guys, we're going to do this for another 15 minutes, and then I'll be calling it a night. So if you guys haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Oh, nearly finished the bowl. Mum will be happy. She says I don't drink enough water. I get told off quite a lot. Not that I drink anything else, I just don't consume enough liquid, she says. Maciek says, yeah, I'm talking about Lukaku anyway, but Ronaldo has a tough fixtures ahead and we're planning to take Ronaldo out game week 40 maybe, yeah? I mean, look, we're all in the same boat, right? There's going to be a decision to make between Ronaldo and Lukaku. It's going to go either way, so let's not be too hasty. Just make a decision and stick by it. Tojimede says, really proud of you, mate. We'll be happy to be here with you when you go all big. No. Honestly, guys, this is my intention is to be here for you guys. You guys are my originals. My originals will all remain close to my heart. This is the family, and the family will grow. Thank you so much. But you know what? I want you to still be here if this channel grows to whichever heights. Whichever heights. I've not got a target. I do this for you guys. I do this for myself. I enjoy it. After working full time, coming home at the end of the day, coming in and speaking to you guys, the best thing I can do. So it's all down to you guys. You guys make this channel what it is. So I would like to personally thank everyone who's subscribed, who's liked, who's visited, who's messaged, who's commented, who's given me feedback, positive, all something to work towards. I really appreciate it. And this family will continue to grow. We're here to have fun, man. Let's enjoy. Let's enjoy. I ain't no expert either, right? I'm just a common FPL manager like you guys. So we're just having a buzzing conversation and we're going to have fun. Look at the seriousness, man. We've got the whole weekend to worry about that. Gistek says, Norwich, easy relegation. Easy. Easy relegation, man. Honestly, they're getting battered left, right, centre. Bless her. Will they beat that Derby record? 8 points? Was it 11 points? Something along those lines? Cully 4G, welcome. I have Bamford. Shall I use my transfer getting Antonio? My yellow flags are Ayling and Rafinha. So Ayling, I think, might be fit. Bamford's again 50-50, so I would bring in Antonio, buddy, personally. Rafinha will play. I can advise you of that one. Squashy FN, thank you. Hello. And thank you for subscribing as well. Anise says, Brighton going up first soon. Honestly, if Brighton go first tomorrow, banging. By the way, we're going to have a live Q&A midweek, guys. So potentially Wednesday, Thursday, keep a lookout. We'll have a live Q&A again. 60 says, Turkish Jota's looking good now. You know, he's been getting some good positions. He'll be due a big return. He will be. Even if he comes off the bench, he'll get a return. Aman Khan, thanks for your advice with Torres, bro. I think I'm going to commit to my original decision and stick to it next week. Stick to him. Honestly, bro, there's no need to knee-jerk immediately. Just be patient. Sometimes you just got to take these decisions and think, you know what? It will come good. It will come good, and it will come good, and it will. Look, I had Reguilon for the last 3 weeks. Got me an assist today. Got me 4 points before he's getting out. So he's done well. He's done well for me for today. Yeah, Amon, with the international break, there may be some injuries, so we'll just have to wait and see. Squashy FN, really good week for me. 74 points. Pretty nice. Very nice. What's your overall points or rank? I really like that, man. Well done. Let me guess, you had the Wolves goalkeeper with the assist? John says Jota will tick over points for the whole season. Yeah, so that's why for me he's going to stay for a while. I'm not looking to get rid of him. So my plan, I can tell you what I'm thinking of at the moment, okay? So let me fill this in with you guys. At the moment, I've got Ronaldo in, right? So let's just say hypothetically, for next week's game, 2 Chelsea defenders are in, so it's the whole same team. For Reguilon comes Rudiger, Alonso for sure. So those 2 are in. The game week after, let's see what fixture Everton have. So I'm looking for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. They have West Ham. Okay. I might look to bring in Lukaku. Okay. For Ronaldo. Then the week after, I'll bring in Calvert-Lewin. So there'll be 4 changes in this team. And then I might have like a mil left anywhere, so I can look to add that in later, maybe on the bench or something. But that's the overall plan for me at the moment. Obviously, barring injuries and the international break and any other changes that we have. I might just even keep St. Maximin if he keeps performing. Let's just see. Let's just see how it goes. But that's the kind of plan I have. Jota will stay for now. Squash FN 12k now. Wow. Absolutely amazing. For the first time as well. Thumbs up. Thumbs up from me. Yeah, Saar did be good. I knew it. I knew it. When you said 70 plus, it was definitely going to be Saar. Definitely was going to be Saar. Oh, God. Right, guys. Last 5 minutes of the stream now. Before I run off and start getting bombarded with messages near midnight for my birthday tomorrow. Kian, welcome. Thoughts on Ronaldo, Semedo to Lukaku and Alonso this week? Not bad at all, because obviously the fixtures do change. I'd say yes, definitely. John K, keep the mil free for Ronaldo upgrade in Game Week 15. Yeah, exactly. So what I want to tend to do is keep that million free. I might add it to my bench. And then maybe use that again to upgrade back to Ronaldo when Lukaku's fixtures end. So, nice thought process there, John. We think alike. We think alike. Right, guys, in the last 5 minutes now, who wants to give me some birthday presents? Who would like to subscribe to this channel? And who would like to give it a like? Please do, if you haven't done so far. Oh, God. Gistek says, got a low 32 points this week. I mean, to be fair, the average, let's see what the average is now. 38. I'm not going to lie to you, 38 with the average, right? It's not all so bad, personally. I know you're 6 points below, but do you have any players left to play? Potentially that could hopefully help your ranking tomorrow with the last game week. Kian says, is it bad to make an early transfer if you have the player from before rise? Yeah, not bad. If you want to avoid the player price rise, go for it now. I'm not going to say no. Squashy FN, I think I messed up though. Instantly used my transfer on Smith Rowe in the Arsenal game. I don't know if that was a good idea. It's done now, bro. It's done now. You could have predicted what happened today. But who did you bring in? I would like to know. Kian, since Alonso's going up tonight, so I'll maybe transfer him in early. Yep, it'll be a good shout to get him in. Ahmad says, I brought ASM in before the Leeds game and planned to move him on before the Spurs for Armstrong. Now I'm happy to stick with him, buddy. Not a bad shout. Honestly, Mo says, Turkish. Tomorrow I'm just going to troll my friend who only got 17 points this week. I was in shock. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Another subscriber, guys. We've hit 876. Thank you so much. Another present to my collection. So, should I tell you something? You got 17 in one of your groups, right? I've got a friend who got... Put it this way. He's never played FPL. Plays it 1 week. This is his second week. The guy makes how many transfers? He gets minus 64 points. The guy was minus 20 last night. I don't know how. I looked at our table. He showed me his table. I was like, how are you minus 20? No idea. I've got a lot to teach him. Minus 20, honestly. I was like, wow. It's ridiculous. Minus 20. Overall score, not... It was minus 20. It was hilarious. Tom. Welcome, Tom. Jota out because Firmino's back. I don't think you need to worry too much about Jota personally. I think he'll probably get the sub experiences if he does. But even if you watch carefully, because of the injury to their midfielder against Leeds, I can't remember his name now fully, they're still going to be playing 4 of them. So you can probably potentially play behind because, you know, you've got, what's his name, Firmino back up front. And you're going to look for maybe a 4 up front potentially. So they could have Firmino at the front, Jota behind. Jota's primarily a midfielder. So who knows? We could actually see both of them playing. I'm not going to take him out just as yet. Lionel Messi is the best. Welcome. Do you think he... Oh, sorry. I don't really understand the question. Turkish says, Mo, next season potentially Haaland could end up at City Premier League. How much do you think he'll cost and how many people will own him? Well, I personally won't own him straight away. If Ronaldo still stays and Lukaku still stays, I'll potentially might look at them. Haaland in FPL might be around 12.5, along with Ronaldo. If he's that expensive, it depends on how much he gets brought for. If he's a marquee signing, he's definitely going to be around the 12.5. Did anyone have Harry Kane in today, guys? We haven't discussed Harry Kane whatsoever in an hour and 44 minutes. Honestly, what is wrong with Harry Kane? Any Harry Kane owners in the house? 66 says, looking forward to when Ronnie, Salah and Lukaku all bang big in the same week. It's going to happen. It happened last week, didn't it? It will happen again. It will happen again and again. Tom Melody says, Jota out because Firmino's back. I'd keep Jota. Keep him. I am personally. Gistek says, why don't you have Man City players? So I had Diaz for a couple of weeks, but what happened then was I looked at some of the fixtures like Chelsea and stuff, so I took them out. That's just defensive. I don't have any attacking players because I just think there's too much rotation. I'm going to potentially not have any Man City players for a little while. It's not a Manchester United agenda, not at all, guys. Last season I had Mahrez all season, Diaz as well. But generally this season, I just don't want to play that roulette. I just can't be sweating 10 minutes before my deadline thinking, is my player going to play or not? That's the reason why. Otherwise, if Man City players nailed, I'd take them. That's the reason why. Mustafa, welcome. Jota or Greenwood out for Benrahma or Rafinha for a -4? If yes, which one? I would personally go, because of fixtures, Greenwood out and in Rafinha because of fixtures. Again, Benrahma, Rafinha, either are good. They're both playing amazing. I think fixtures-wise, Rafinha, but Greenwood I'll take out. The fixtures are far more difficult for United compared to Liverpool. They've only got that one game against City, and that's it. Then it should be okay after that. Mustafa, Rafinha injury update. He'll be fine. He'll be fine for next game week. There's no injury. Furthermore, he'll be fine. Cristiano Ronaldo is the best is now in the house. Do you think Phil Foden will get loads of points? I think he will. I think he will. He'll get a good run at some point this season. If he was in any other club and he got week in, week out minutes, that guy would be in my squad straight away. Foden is incredible. By the way, guys, anyone getting FIFA tonight? FIFA 22? Has anyone got it? Sorry, is it tonight or was it yesterday night? Has anyone got FIFA 22? Who's played it? Is it decent? Let me know. I might get it for my birthday. Might make a trip down to the supermarket and buy a disc. Frederick, welcome. Simicas for Pontus Jansson. I'd potentially just say Simicas for Livramento would be a good shout. If you already don't have him. But that's not a bad shout. Mustafa, which Man City mid from Game Week 8 onwards do we need to get a City midfielder? Grealish? Pretty much nailed to play. I'd say that's the one I'd look at. The others are rotational risk, and that's the only thing. Mustafa, Rafinha injury. I think he'll be fine for next week. I don't think there's anything for us to be concerned about. Turkish says Harry Kane owners and Spurs fans tonight would Kane recommendation for an hour and 40-minute stream. So Kane, I would mention, he's honestly playing so bad. His head is on City. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with Harry Kane. He was in my team all season last season, barring 2 game weeks when he was injured. Aman Khan Kane has been disappointed, honestly. Absolute disappointment. Squashy FN, I transferred Gray to Smith Rowe today. Hopefully it's going to work out. Should be alright. I think he'll be fine. John K. Harry Kane is not happy at Tottenham. Son would be better to get points-wise. Just thought before and I'll get slayed. Yeah, true. I mean, look, I think what the problem with Kane for me is it's not his attitude and stuff. He's just too deep. I mean, that guy, what's his name? Scarlett? He was ahead of him at one point in the attack. And I was just like, you're too deep, mate. You need to get back in that box. Akash, welcome. Why not Captain Antonio against Brentford? Could be a shout. Could be a shout. Could be considered. He'll be considered. Mustafa, firstly, hello. Watching your stream for the first time, it's really helpful. Secondly, DCL to bring in back as soon as he's fit or wait. I'm bringing him back straight away. Penalty taker, good player. He's got to be in your squad. But thank you for your comments as well, buddy, Mustafa. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, buddy, please hit that subscribe button. We're on 877 now, guys. We're increasing. The family's getting larger and larger. If yes, who to replace with? Bamford or Jimenez? I would say personally, I'd keep Jimenez for now. He's doing well. I'll replace him with Bamford. And a Bamford injury update. There's no update, buddy. It's still 50-50. I think midweek we'll get a bit more of an idea. But Bamford, I backed him for the first 6-7 game weeks. He's got injured now, but he just hasn't impressed me at all. That's the only problem, buddy. Mustafa, Alonso captain for game week 7. Nice differential. Be brave. I don't see myself pushing that personally. The D production, welcome. What do you think about Christensen from Chelsea? I like him. I really like him. He's one of the 3 centre-backs, right, with Thiago Silva if he plays, Rudiger and Christensen. 5 mil, not a bad shot whatsoever. Turkish. FIFA is so bad, Mo. Gameplay is horrible. Really? Okay, I'm staying away. Staying away. Not wasting 70 quid. Mustafa, already subscribed. Thank you, Mustafa. Thank you. Welcome to the family. John K, you would take DCL over Antonio? No. I wouldn't take him over Antonio. I'll take St. Maximin out, and I'm going to put DCL back in. But it depends on how St. Maximin plays. If he gets me a few more returns, I'll keep him. But then DCL eventually will come back in. Squashy FN, hope Lukaku does good in the next games. Yeah, we're all hoping. We're all hoping. A lot of players are going to be buying him. And he's gone up 11.7 mil last night. A lot of ownership gone into him. Right, guys, so it's been 1 hour and 50 minutes since we've been doing this. I'm going to call it a night. I want to thank everyone. We have gone up in the family by 20 subscribers, guys. If anyone who hasn't subscribed is still in this stream and hasn't hit that button, please hit the subscribe button. Help me get to 880 if we can before we end this. The aim was 875, but we got there. Why not be a bit more greedy? Give me a birthday present for tonight. And I hope you guys have a great week. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm going to be back this midweek, potentially Thursday or Wednesday. I'm not too sure yet. Probably Thursday, because Wednesday's Champions League night. So we'll do it on Thursday night. We'll do a live Q&A. So I'll be back potentially around 6:30ish. We'll do a live Q&A, 6:30, 7 o'clock, about an hour and a half, 2 hours, however long we'd like to be here. We'll have a good catch up, and we'll have some more updates for you guys. So we can have it all there. And I can tell you some stories about how my birthday went. And you guys can see it all. But anyway, we've got one more just for I say. We've gone to 878. Thank you so much. So please keep hitting that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. You know, I want to say generally, you guys have been amazing. I love you guys as a family, and you guys are so positive for me. And it makes me feel great to come in and have a chit chat with you. But let's think of a topic for next game week. So this game week we discussed already. I'll give you guys something to think about. We've discussed my age already. We've discussed what my favourite drink is. For next game week, let's see if you guys can guess what's my favourite cuisine to eat. So what cuisine do I like to eat the most? So who can guess the best one? We'll discuss this next week. Till then, take care. Don't sweat. Make your transfers now. Don't worry about the price rises. Go now if you want to. Don't worry about injuries. We'll deal with that later. But if you want to save yourself the hassle, do it now, buddy. You guys can make your transfers.